Hi guys, so for anyone that isn't my family or friends, my name's Caitlin. One thing I love, and I've been thinking about this for a few weeks, and just feel like this would be a really fun video for me to make, is to rate all of the Marvel movies from my least favorite to favorite. And this doesn't necessarily mean like the best, like if I think about like the storyline and character development and everything. This is just like what I personally really enjoyed. I mean, I do take some things in consideration like character development and the storyline, but I am really excited to make this and just to like tell you guys what my favorite movies are because I love Marvel. I also am a huge Star Wars fan, so I might do a Star Wars movie ranking all the Star Wars movies, but we are just doing Marvel, which there's a lot of Marvel movies. There are 32 Marvel movies, and yes, I have watched all of them, and I have watched most of these movies more than once. Anyways, side note, look how cute my nails are. I got them done. I kind of like got them SpongeBob inspired. Like the kind of like green like Patrick's pants and pink flowers kind of reminds me of SpongeBob. Isn't necessarily SpongeBob, but SpongeBob inspired. It's super cute. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna start, and the bottom of the list, my least favorite movie, and honestly all these movies I really like. I don't really dislike any of these movies. But at the bottom of my list I have The Incredible Hulk. I don't dislike this movie. I don't really love this movie. It's just there. Yeah. At the second bottom, number 31, I have Captain Marvel. Some people might disagree with me with this. A lot of these a lot of these ratings people are going to disagree with. But the reason I have Captain Marvel so at the bottom is I have a few problems, and I've debated this with a few friends. Thor is like one of my favorite characters, and when I heard that Captain Marvel was gonna be like the most powerful Marvel character, I was like, no, Thor is the most powerful, and Captain Marvel can't take his spot. And people were saying, no, Captain Marvel's gonna be more powerful. And so I already had like a dislike in my head because I'm like, no one can one up my favorite character. But they really just like, they made the movie and they were just like, I just felt like it was forced upon us, and they just really wanted us to like her. And I just didn't like it. I'm hoping to like her next movie. I'm keeping an open mind about it, but yeah, I didn't love Captain Marvel. And at number 30, I have Iron Man 2. I like Iron Man a lot, but I'm not like a huge, like Iron Man isn't like my favorite. So that is why it's so low. And then number 29, this won't be a surprise why it's low, but Thor: The Dark World. I actually kind of enjoy Thor: The Dark World, but I'm biased because Thor is my favorite character. And I do enjoy the movie. I'll watch it, and I enjoy it, but it does get boring at times. So it's definitely not the best movie. At number 28, we have Iron Man 3. And I don't know, I like this movie. It just isn't one of my favorites. I really like the ending of this movie, but like I said, not one of my favorites. At number 27, I have Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange movie. And I have this a lower just because I feel like it's a little boring. I mean, it's good. I don't know. It has some good moments. It's emotional, but overall, I just feel like it's a little boring. And at 26, I have Ant-Man and the Wasp: The Quantumanium. This one's the one that came out this year. I actually really liked it. I came out of the movie liking it. I enjoyed it. I had good vibes. But then like I don't know. But it wouldn't be a movie I want to go see again. And it definitely had its problems, so that is why it is at 26, a little bit lower. And then at 25, I have The Eternals. This one, I really enjoyed The Eternals. It has a lot of characters, and I think it can be a little sloppy, and I think that's why people have a hard time with this movie, because there were so many characters. But I think that if you really understand the characters and you try to keep up with it, it's a really good movie, and I really hope they make a second Eternals, because I really did like the first Eternals. At number 24, this is another one people might debate me on, but 24 would be Black Widow. I liked Black Widow. It was good. I didn't love it. It was just Black Widow. I mean, I'm glad they made a movie for her. She deserved a movie. I was so excited to see it. I enjoyed it. Just wasn't one of my favorites. 23. I have Thor, Love and Thunder, and some people probably would think I would have this lower on my list because there was a lot of weird jokes and things that just didn't make sense, and I do agree. I think the comedy went a little too far, and they did things that just didn't need to, just didn't need to be said. I think they overdid that. But overall, honestly, when I was in the theater, I was laughing, I had fun, I liked it. I watched it again. I liked Thor, Love and Thunder, but definitely not the best. Number 22. Okay, I have very mixed feelings about this one because I don't know, I'll just tell you. So at number 22, I have Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange. One of my new favorite characters is the Scarlet Witch, Wanda. I hope she gets her own movie. I don't think she's dead. But I really like Wanda, and I really do like Doctor Strange. I think he's a cool character, and I feel like he really needs a good movie. I want, hopefully movie number 3 will be amazing for Doctor Strange, because I really do like him as a character. But I feel my problems with this is I feel like going from WandaVision to the Doctor Strange movie, like, what happened? Like, how did she become evil? Because at the end of WandaVision, she was good, and then in this Multiverse of Madness, she's all of a sudden she's evil, and it bugged me really bad that they did that to her. And I don't know, I didn't dislike the horror aspect of it, that they were trying to kind of make it a horror movie. That was kind of cool, kind of fun. Definitely different vibe for Marvel. My biggest problem, also another big problem, is I also felt like it wasn't, like, Doctor Strange was definitely a big character, but I almost felt like the Scarlet Witch kind of stole the story, and then America, she was also like, I almost felt like she kind of stole the show too. Like, this was supposed to be a Doctor Strange movie, not a Scarlet Witch and America movie. But I really liked her character though, America, and I'm excited to see her in future movies. And then next, 21, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Good movie, good solid movie. 21, good rating. 20, Avengers Age of Ultron. It was a good movie, but not my favorite. 19, Spider-Man Far From Home. Another really good movie. I enjoyed it, just not one of my favorites. This one, people are going to be mad at me. I know a lot of people really like this movie, and when they usually rate it, they rate it pretty high. But for me, it's not one of my favorite movies. It's not one I really love, but it's still a good movie, and I know it's a good movie. So at number 18, I have The Winter Soldier. Like I said, good movie, just not one of my favorites. At number 17, I have Thor. I really like the first Thor. I have watched that one quite a bit. I almost ranked this one higher, but I don't know, there's just so many good movies. So that one's at 17. At 16 was Iron Man. I like the first Iron Man. I think it's good. I remember seeing it when I was a little girl. I really enjoyed it. I watched it multiple times really like the first Iron Man. I just didn't really like the second or third one, unfortunately. Still liked it, but just like I said, it's just at the bottom of my list. And then at number 15, Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man. He was a good, funny movie, kept me entertained. I love the relationship between Scott and his daughter, Cassie. Super cute. Funny, good, solid movie. At number 14, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I really like this movie. I think it's enjoyable. I think it's a good movie if you need to entertain yourself. Solid movie. And then at number 13, I have Spider-Man Homecoming. I love Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland. I think good movie. That is why it is at 13. I think a lot of people agree with me on that. At number 12, I have Captain America. This was like my first movie of Marvel I watched. I think I watched this one before I watched Iron Man. But this was my first Marvel movie I ever watched, was Captain America, and I just loved it. I fell in love with Chris. This is what started my Marvel journey, was Captain America. So this one holds a spot in my heart. So Captain America at 12. And at 11 is Wakanda Forever. This one is a new one. I really liked it. I liked the woman power. I liked how they dealt with everything that happened with, I don't know, they just did a really good job and I really enjoyed it. And I'm excited for a third movie. At number 10, I have the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. Huge fan. I love this movie. I remember seeing it. It's super fun. Love all the characters. Yeah. At number 9, I have the Avengers, the first one. It was just really cool seeing them all come together for the very first time. It was exciting. And it's still a classic. Watching it brings back all emotions, and solid movie. Number 9. At number 8, I have Black Panther. We love Black Panther. I love Black Panther. It's such a good movie. This is probably one I have seen a lot. Number 7. Please excuse me, I'm going to say this wrong, and it is high on my list, but Shang-Chi? Is it Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Rings. I love this movie, which you would think I would know how to say it correctly since I love it so much. I think it's Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi? It's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't remember how to say it, but I watched this movie like 3 times when it came to the movie theater, and it is such a good movie. They have fun characters. It's a good story arc. They develop their characters good. It's interesting to see his relationship with him and his dad. Really good movie. And number 6, Spider-Man No Way Home. This was such a sad movie. It made me so sad. I heard they're making another Spider-Man movie, which I'm excited about. But overall, they brought back the other Spider-Mans, and I felt like they tied it really, really good. And with the multiverse, I don't know, it was really cool. I really liked Doctor Strange's role in the movie, and how he like tried to help Peter, but then it didn't really work out. And really good movie. Really like it. And then at number 5, okay, these top 5, this is where it got really, really tricky. I went back and forth between all these because I was like, they're just all so good. And anyways, I basically came to the conclusion on how to do this, how to rate these, on what I enjoyed and what I remember enjoying and what I still enjoy. And that's how I decided to rate these. So At number 5 is Captain America Civil War. This one's so good, so sad. We're seeing our beloved characters fighting each other, but it's so cool. I have so many cool scenes, like the airport scene where they're all fighting. That would be incredibly hard to block. I don't know how they blocked it, how they directed it, but it is amazing. They did an amazing job, and it's so cool. It's so cool. And it's interesting to see like the different, like, I don't know, like they both want to do what's good, but they just so good. Also, in Civil War, were you on Captain America's side or Iron Man's side? I was on Captain America's side because I don't know. I could get into that, but we're not going to get into that in this video. So at number 4, we have Endgame. I really like this movie. It's, I believe, the biggest movie Marvel's ever made. I really enjoyed it. I was into the movie the whole entire time. My only problem with this movie is, I don't know. The only reason why it isn't rated higher is because I just don't think I just didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones. And like I have said before, Thor is my favorite character, and they made Thor fat and they made him look sad, and it made me sad, and I think that did put a little bit of a damper on the movie. And I think a lot of people didn't like that they made Thor like this big fat guy, but at the same time I think it was nice to see like people go through hard times, and sometimes, you know, it takes a while to build back up to going back to where we were. But I didn't like how they made him so sad and made him this like lazy person. So yeah, didn't love that. At number 3, I have Thor Ragnarok. I love this movie so much. I still remember seeing this. I remember seeing this. It was a very stressful time for me because I was waiting back on some news that I was very eager to hear back from. And watching this totally made me forget about all my problems. I laughed. It was a great night. I saw this with one of my best friends, and so fun. I love Thor, and I loved the characters. I liked what they did with Hulk. I liked the character with Loki, him being an anti-hero, going bad and good, and then Valkyrie, and then Korg. It's just so good. And then at number 2, we have Infinity War. So Infinity War was really good. I did like it better than Endgame. It was definitely sadder, and I think that's probably why people like Endgame better. It has a happier ending. But I really liked the storyline of Infinity War. I liked how they portrayed the characters. I like the fight scenes in it with Thanos and Doctor Strange, and the fight they had in Iron Man. I was very mad at Peter. That was really annoying when he punched Thanos, and yeah, that was frustrating. But yeah, Infinity War scored number 2. And then at number 1, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I love this movie. If you guys have not seen this movie, you have to go see it. I have some friends that won't go see this movie because they said haven't been liking what Marvel's been coming out with. Okay, you can have that opinion, but this movie was so good. It was so good. If you haven't liked what Marvel's been coming out, you have to go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And I might have this one higher up than maybe it should. And it's just so good. It's so sad, but it ends so happy and bittersweet. And I just love the Guardians of the Galaxy. It makes me so sad. And the reasons why I put this at number 1 is it was fun, emotional, it had fun colors, good character development, and good story. Like, everything out of this movie is 10, 10, 10. That's my new favorite movie, and I'm excited to see the new movies that are gonna come out. And I'm still a huge Marvel fan, even though Marvel has been going on the decline of their movies. I am still super excited, still a big fan. I know there's probably a lot of disagreements. Let me know down in the comments what you think should be, what's your favorites, what's your least favorite, what did you disagree on me with, what did you agree with me? And that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching my video, and have a great rest of your day. And I don't know how to close these out. And peace out. Peace out, bro. Peace out, gals. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for listening to my video. If you want some more, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.